A Florida teen was simply enjoying New Year's Eve, roasting marshmallows with her friends until the unthinkable happened. This girl is now in the fight for her life. Hank Tester from our affiliate WFOR brings us her heartbreaking story.
14-year-old Lane Chesney smacking a home run, a sought-after softball star. College recruiters already in contact with the ninth grader. A bright future, a beautiful young lady, now a horrific tragedy.
My daughter has sustained third-degree burns, over 95% of her body. Obviously, she's suffered a lot of disfiguring injuries. The only part of her body that wasn't burned was the bottom of her feet.
Lane Chesney was with a friend and his parents New Year's Eve. Fort Pierce, Lane and her friends around a fire, roasting marshmallows.
And when the flames went out, one of the children, or her, I'm not sure of the complete story, but accidentally or purposefully put more gas onto the fire to make it higher, and an explosion occurred. She was engulfed in flames.
Flown to Kendall Regional Hospital's burn unit, she's in a medically induced coma. Condition is grave. Survival chances, just that, chances. Teammates and fellow students held a prayer vigil. A GoFundMe page has been set up in the name of Lane Chesney.
She's going to have a very difficult, long battle. She's going to have many, many setbacks. It's not going to be easy. Some days will be difficult. Some days will be better. But you know, they can't make any promises right now. They're just doing the very best that they can.
The young 14-year-old has undergone multiple surgeries. The last one, 7.5 hours long. Fingers are crossed. This is going to be a long battle.
And many will be praying for that young woman. Thanks to WFOR and Hank Tester for that report. That darling girl has a long, long road ahead of her. What exactly does the next while, or her recovery look like? Joining me now, someone who has gone through the very same thing. You've met him before on the show. Keith Edmonds was badly burned as a child while he was abused. He now runs the Keith Edmonds Foundation. It's a nonprofit which empowers survivors of abuse. And Keith, we thought of you immediately when we thought of this young lady. We know first and foremost is her survival. It sounds like she was badly burned. Explain for us right now these first hours of what is going on with Lane.
Well, obviously, they're very intense times. You know, my abuse happened when I was a toddler, so I definitely wasn't a teenager. But, you know, the pain that she feels is very real and intense. And there's multiple surgeries that she's going to undergo. It's not like a broken arm where, you know, they just adjust it and get it set back in place, and then the road to recovery. She has multiple surgeries in front of her. So, you know, my hopes and prayers and everything are definitely with her and her family.
Ours are as well. Her family, you can tell from the determination in her mom, they are determined to help this girl recover. She's going to need the support. They're going to need the support.
Yeah, absolutely. Support, honesty, and hope are the things that come to mind when I think about Lane and what she's going through. You know, the support from family and friends, obviously that means a lot. The honesty in the doctors and the parents and everybody of what she's going to go through. In my personal view, I think that she should be hand in hand, being a teenager going through this. Like, she needs to know what's coming next and what the realities are. And obviously the hope, just don't ever lose the hope. And, you know, it's a road of recovery. It's almost like the forgiveness piece. It's not going to happen overnight.
It is not. Time at that point, I'm sure, it feels like your worst enemy, but in a way, it is your best friend. Keith, talk to me. If some of her family and friends were listening, what would you want them to know?
I want them to just stay focused on the hope and the love. It was inside Lane before. Everything that I've read and I've seen about Lane, she's upbeat and inspiring, and everybody loved her. Just keep that hope alive within her, because I mean it's a dark road, it's a hard road, but you know, life's beautiful, and it's going to be a beautiful ride for her, and one day she'll smile through it again. But right now, you know, these are some crucial times for her, and she needs that love and hope and support and prayer.
You're a tremendous man, Keith Edmonds. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm so glad to know you, and I'm so glad to know that they have the support of folks like you out there sending their prayers and well wishes to this young woman, Lane. She's going to need all of that and then some. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michaela.